It's the SeaWorld Splash podcast, bringing you the latest news, rumors, and history from the SeaWorld parks in Orlando, San Diego, and San Antonio. And now, here are your hosts, Joseph and Sheldon. Welcome to the SeaWorld Splash podcast. I'm your host, Joseph, along with Sheldon.
What's going on, everybody?
First up, the last light up of the night in San Diego was this past weekend. I went to it. Let's just say things could have went a little bit better, but I'm just gonna say overall it was a good show. I'm gonna miss seeing Light Up the Night in San Diego, and let's just say that DJ rap that they did was so fascinating and I loved it. And Sheldon, what's your thoughts from seeing it on YouTube?
Well, I mean, yes, there were a few hiccups, but I think it was not too bad of a show. As you might have saw in the videos, when you get to see them and always decide at the end they were going to not participate and move on to do their own thing. I'm not sure what was going on. It was a little close interaction most likely, but hey, luckily, this shoe goes to high flying. I heard she saved the show as well.
Yes, that is correct. So yeah.
Saved the show.
So yeah, it was definitely a good show, but overall, I'm gonna miss the show.
Yes, definitely was a good show. Unfortunately, it's going in San Diego. In Orlando, we still have about 2 more years. So the show, I'm definitely gonna try to schedule live recordings of that this upcoming summer as well, in June and July. And hope with those Facebook or YouTube, you guys pick that up in the coming summer. Yeah.
Alright, up next in the news. Why did I just say the news? Oh, up next in this podcast, we have a thing on Coastal Commission. Yes, San Diego is going back to the Coastal Commission to get permits for the stage to get ready for orca encounters. What's your take on this?
Well, I mean, personally, from what I'm seeing, I think we are, I don't know if I would say going backwards, but if my hypothesis is correct, we might be going back into something similar to like Shame Adventure Days. Anyway, personally, I would like to go back to a Shame Adventure Days, something like that, or a Shame Focus, where it's educational, yet kind of theatrical, but has pretty good music and pretty good theater, and overall pretty good shows. We'll see what happens in the near future. We gotta look through every show that there's a chance, so like I said, I haven't seen it yet. We don't know anything about it, we haven't seen the design, like final layouts or construction yet, so can't accept the past judgment yet. So I'll leave it to my brother Joseph to be the first one to lay eyes and design on this new creation maybe.
Yeah. Yes, it'll definitely be interesting to see what happens with the stadium and the set that they choose. Alright, now on to upcoming events in San Diego. Now everyone knows that we did do Wild Days these past 2 years. Well, guess what, everyone? Wild Days is not coming back to San Diego. I know that's a bummer. I know that's a bummer because we do love Wild Days, but we will have Jack Hanna in January. Weekends of January are the 14th and the 15th, and then we have Lunar New Year weekends starting January 28th through February 20th. Then we have Magic Weekends March 4th through 26th on the weekends, and then we have Seven Seas Food Festival weekends in spring of 2017. So that's our upcoming events in San Diego. And now here is Sheldon with Species Highlight. Take it away.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, SeaWorld Splash Podcast is proud to present the newest segment of our podcast, Species Highlight. This is the part of the episode we'll be highlighting a certain species, where it comes from, and its relatives, and certain threats it faces in the wild. Today, we're going to be doing special highlights to our special fans of theirs and send us requests. First up, Joseph, who do we have?
We have, oh boy, I'm gonna so pronounce, well, first up we have Benson Miller with the Green Anaconda.
Well, Benson, you want to highlight? Here we go. Green Anaconda. Many of you might have seen those monster movies with the giant anacondas through the Amazon swallowing up people, right? Wrong. Anacondas are the world's heaviest snakes, but rarely do they actually hunt people. There have been reports and stories of them swallowing small children. Yes, but more common, the giant green anaconda prefers to eat caimans, capybaras, and other small mammals. It's mostly aquatic and loves to swim in the water. Its nostrils and eyes looking on top of its head, so it actually can just exist in nostrils out of the water to see, prey, and hide from predators. Also, believe it or not, did you guys know that the green anaconda had a unique ancestor? That's right, it was called Titanoboa. Now, in size comparison, the green anaconda can get about 18-20 feet long at a max. The Titanoboa was estimated to be 50 feet long. This thing was massive, huge. It can easily swallow a person whole. Fortunately, it went extinct billions of years ago due to the Mesozoic eras. I'm not to worry about those gigantic snakes anymore, but still very interesting. The only fossil remnants that have been found of this giant snake are just vertebrates. They're really big, so it gives us a kind of an estimate of how big this snake really was. Unfortunately, no real skeletal cranial has ever been collected. However, a real scale model is out there. Just look it up on Google or YouTube anywhere. Just type in Titanoboa life-size scale model, and it shows an actual replica of this giant snake eating a crocodile. It's very interesting. Let's take a look at it. Alright, next on our list, Sally.
Yes, and also thank you to Benson for the photos of the green anaconda, and thank you to his co-worker. Let me get his co-worker's name up. Megan. Thank you, Megan, for the pictures of Peaches from the Loveland Living Planet Aquarium. And now next up on our list, I'm so gonna mess up your name, I'm sorry.
No worries.
At Mr. Giskin, I don't know. So, at Mr. Giskin, if we pronounced your name wrong, I'm sorry. But here we go with Puffins and Peppers. Take it away.
Alright, Puffins. Yes. Now let's clear up one misconception for some others who don't know. Puffins are not related to penguins. Nope, not even close. One big difference between puffins and penguins, obviously, penguins live in Antarctica in the South Pole, but puffins and their relatives live in the North Pole in the Arctic Circle. And these guys live in breeding colonies, so they spend most of their lives out at sea. They come ashore only to lay one single egg, which both parents will get the chick, taking turns around the sea and fetching fish. However, their populations are threatened because the lack of fish decline, which is causing them not to breed anymore. Very, very damaging to the population. Scientists are working out if you guys solve to find out what the heck is going on. If you guys have any questions or want to know any more about this, please look online or ask questions and we'll see what you find. Alright, puffins. And now I do believe next species on the list of puffins was the sepia. Now these used to be my favorite animals when I was growing up. They swallow. Four species of tapirs. There's a Malayan tapir, the largest. There's a low-layer tapir, bird tapir, and the mountain tapir. Now tapirs are ancient species of mammals. They've been around on the earth long before cavemen. They haven't changed much actually over time, thanks to living fossils. Fun fact, tapirs are related to rhinos and horses. You wouldn't know it if you looked at them head on, obviously, but back then they had a common ancestor that looked actually pretty similar. And if you look at a tapir, a horse, or a rhino, at their skeletons, they look similar. Now granted, if you put some horns on a tapir and a big mane on it, it might look like a horse or a rhino, but evolution over time favored pretty much a separate species. They are, however, part of the group called Odd Soul Dungeon because they have an odd number of toes. Rhinos and tapirs have 3 toes on their foot, while horses only have 1 toe. So some more species, way back in prehistoric days, were only the size of cats, and they had 4 little toes. Small little toes. They were little tiny horses. Think about that next thing you get Clydesdale at Budweiser. That it came from something the size of a cat to that. Incredible. Very incredible. Thank you for that, Shadow. Really appreciate it. Next on the list, please.
Alright, next on our list is Prince_Orlando with the request of eels. Take it away.
Eels. Very cool. As many of you SeaWorld fans out there, been to any aquarium or just been to SeaWorld in general, you've had to see an eel. What is an eel? Well, it's a type of fish. Now everyone's asking, why do they keep opening their mouths? Are they trying to scare us? Are they menacing? Well, no, not really. Eels, when they have their mouths open and gaping constantly, they're actually breathing. By opening their mouths, they're forcing water over their gills. They're not actually trying to scare you. Hit you. And our eels actually have very cool eyes. They have very good sense of smell. They'll only find the fish rolled around or be completely mess with them. As people would say, don't muck with it, honey. That's that guy. It's awesome. Did you guys know that there's over 800 species of eels? They're found almost everywhere. In fresh water, open seas, you can find coral reefs, even at the bottom of the ocean, like the gulper eel. An eel that can swallow things that's twice the size of itself. And if it grows in its tail, it's 5 little domestic chickens that actually can grow in the dock. Now, a lot of people ask me, should I get a pet eel as a fish? Well, it depends. Some of the freshwater eels, like a peacock eel or a fire eel, you can buy them from your local pet store. However, make sure you have the proper aquarium care for them. And some eels can get big. We're talking 2 to 3 feet. That's pretty big for a pet, but you need a really good sized tank. It's doable, but you might want to ask the local pet store before you actually get one. Appreciate your research, guys. An eel is an escape artist. These guys can climb out of any tank, and they can also stay on land as long as they're wet, so you might want to think about that. You want that floating around the house. And no, I would not recommend you guys getting anything from any eel from salt water that's bigger than, say, a snowflake eel or a zebra eel. Snowflake eels and zebra eels are smaller, about 2 or 3 feet. They do better than they but say something like, I don't know, a green whale or a giant whale. These bad boys get 6, 8, 10 feet long. And I really don't think you guys want that in your tank. Go to the public aquarium. We're going to go see the coral reef. Those guys get big. Get this, some eels, doesn't moray eels, have a special feature. They have 2 jaws. Now opposite, you can see the big jaw, but there's a second jaw you don't see. They have a second set of jaws inside their mouth, which actually grabs them and pulls it down its throat. These eels don't chew it, they swallow it, so they're able to swallow huge items. They often you can see eels in some parts of the world in coral reefs. They'll pair up with groupers. They'll do a cooperative hunting. If the grouper takes the fish to the coral reef, the eel will come and grab it out of the reef. So the eel chases the fish out of the reef. The grouper will catch it. It's unusual and mutual feeding. It works. Apparently it's going on for millions of years. Very interesting eels. Have a look at them again next time you see them. They're not exactly big, menacing, mysterious, tiny creatures. They're very interesting and fascinating. Very cool.
Alright, thank you, Sheldon, for that awesome segment on Species Highlight. Fans, let us know what you guys think of Species Highlight, and we will do more, and we will take your requests and give more shoutouts. And now, on to Ocean Explorer in San Diego, a new attraction coming to San Diego. So, Sheldon, take it away.
Alright guys, so where I'm coming, in San Diego coming in summer 2017, Ocean Explorer. It's like a virtual ride. Pretty cool. Interested to try it myself, maybe when I go out there. San Diego one of these days. Looks pretty cool. I think it's gonna be pretty family safe for the most part. I can't exactly say. Some kids don't like stuff, they get on a roller coaster, to get my point. So this is a little different. I think it's a lot more child-friendly, more stimulated, a little more easy going. Might actually really probably educational. That's how you get a really good insight look at the world ocean. Or rides. Come on. How many more ocean rides do we get each year? Last one I remember was dogs, but it wasn't really very educational. So we'll see how that one goes. Otherwise, looking forward to it.
Now, I'll definitely check it out once that opens. Let everyone know how that is. And on to the closing of the Shamu Underwater Viewing Area in this month actually, on the 7th in San Diego. So Sheldon, what's your take on that?
Well, I feel it. Well, I don't know if you guys remember this, but I feel like we're doing the Shamu experience again. And I'm saying that's the show doing, but it's something similar. As you guys know, when the construction of Belize is going on in Shore Adventure, they have to close in the show pool. And they have to sleep shoes up. So, that's it. So, something like Shamu experience, they don't fill in the float section. Or like, really, avoid it, but we don't know yet. That's what. Either way, whatever it's gonna be, interesting. So, if you guys wanna head out a YouTube before this closes, I would like to film it soon. Hopefully, the interaction is soon. I didn't know you said sure. Otherwise, we'll see what happens in the future. Like, a lot of things happen in the future. We still don't know exactly what's gonna happen. I'd say anything can happen. What do you think on it, Joseph?
One of my takes, I'm actually sad to see this close, but if we're gonna get this new show in, we need to do what we need to do. So that's my take on this. Alright, now on to something new that all three SeaWorld parks are bringing to the table. We have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yes, SeaWorld has bought the rights to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We will have a show at all three parks. So, I will check that out if I can go on past member nights. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm crossing my fingers right now. So yeah. And for those folks that are wondering, past member night is on for San Diego. I'm not sure if it's for all parks, but for San Diego, it is this month on the 18th. So hopefully I can, with my power that I have, hopefully I can get that off. So I can go check out the season member night for the holiday season. So I can see Miracles before it goes.
Speaking of which, there will be, hopefully, a live recording of Miracles in Orlando. Hopefully it's upcoming December, November in Orlando. I'm going to personally try and go there to do a personal vacation. Maybe hopefully get a live recording of it for you guys. Maybe get to come in action. I was lucky last years ago, so feeling pretty good about it.
Thank you, Sheldon. We look forward to that. And as always, we thank you for listening. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions for topics, or want to share your SeaWorld stories, you can call or text our number, 407-900-5309. Also, we'd love to have you share any updates or info, or even drop by and say hello. Also, don't forget to give us a like on Facebook, www.facebook.com/SeaWorld Splash Podcast, and follow us on Twitter at SeaWorld Splash. You can also follow us on Instagram at SeaWorld Splash. Check out our website, SeaWorldSplash.com. You can also check us out on iTunes at SeaWorld Splash. And from all of us here at the SeaWorld Splash team, we thank you for joining us and hope you join us for the next amazing podcast to come. Splash later. and we will see you next time in the Soak Zone. Joseph, signing off. Sheldon.
Remember, guys, if any of the decide like you want us to do, or if you want us to continue or change anything about it, let us know. And you guys have a whale of a day.